And the White Sox looking for their third straight win. Run differential's been pretty good. They're 9-23, but according to that run differential, they should be 14-18. They have a better number in that category than Texas, Cleveland, Toronto, and Baltimore. So the last couple of days, that particular stat translating into wins.
Here's a look at Davis Martin. This is start number 6, his 7th game. His ERA very good at 3.24. You see the strikeout to walk ratio. Opponent's OPS is good, and this is how he's going to use it. Four-seam fastball, 29% backed up by the change. Then he'll throw the slider and cutter combination. Don't look for many sinkers or curveballs. And he wants to get off to a very fast start. And it doesn't hurt that Alvarez is not in the starting lineup.
Jeremy Pena will lead things off, hitting .278.
Pena hits a rocket to left. It's going to be down in front of Andrew Benintendi. Jeremy now has a 7-game hitting streak, and he has hit in 21 of his last 22 games.
That'll bring up Altuve, left fielder, batting .270, .318 on base percentage, 4 homers.
This one grounded to the right side. Playing it there is Sosa. He'll go to second. Safe at second base is Pena. Close play ruled safe by Nate Tomlinson. Sosa had to choose between getting the easy out at first or going for the lead runner at second. Did Pena's speed beat the play?
He caught that behind the bag, trying to go for the double play instead of trying to make sure the first out.
Now this is where the Astros struggled yesterday, capitalizing on these opportunities. Here's Isaac Paredes.
Here's my drop, look to second. Sosa's thrown to first, and they do turn the double play as Pena advances to third.
Be up to Christian Walker if they're to score first in this one.
3-2. Got him. Davis Martin strands the runner at third.
The side is retired. First strikeout for Martin. Astros had first and second, nobody out, but failed to score. And after a half inning, Astros nothing. White Sox coming up.
There he is, the Diesel on the mound on a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Chicago. 6 starts in, 189 is that batting average against, and 40 strikeouts during his time out there.
Chase Mydroth will lead it off for Chicago. Right-handed hitting shortstop.
Shoots this one into right field, and you love his approach. Never tries to do too much, but finds a way to get on base.
They'll bring up Miguel Vargas, right-handed hitting third baseman.
That one is spanked up the middle. Mydroth will take the big turn, notices the bobble, and he will go to third. Heads up base running from Chase Mydroth.
As Myers, the center fielder, had the ball and he dropped it. Chase was going to stop at second, but he kept on looking and then read it beautifully. First and third, nobody out. That brings up Benintendi.
Slapped the other way, and Benintendi will drive in the first run of the game. Mydroth scores from third, and the White Sox strike first, 1-0 here in the first inning.
Now this is the roughest start that Hunter's had all year.
And none of these White Sox hitters are trying to pull Hunter. All of these hits have been up the middle or the other way. Luis Robert Jr. stands in. Swing and a miss. Elevated a fastball, and Robert down on strikes. 1 away.
A little extra on that one. 97 is fastest heater so far today, and he needed it.
So Vargas still at second. Benintendi at first for Joshua Palacios, left-handed hitting right fielder.
Ground ball towards Christian Walker. He will take the play at first. Thought about trying to get the runner Benintendi going to second, but took the sure out. Now second and third with 2 outs.
Vaughn will bat with 2 outs and runners at second and third.
A flare into center field, and it's going to drop. 1 run scores. The play coming in will be cut off. Andrew Vaughn drives in 2, and the Sox take a 3-0 lead in the first.
That's such a big base hit. It's RBI 13 and 14.
3 earned runs in the first inning. That's his second highest total of runs, earned runs allowed this season.
He's at first with 2 out for Matt Thaiss, left-handed hitting catcher.
Goes down on strikes here. Brown does get through the inning, but damage done. The most damage the team's had against Hunter Brown all season long. 3 runs in the first.
Davis Martin on the mound, top of the 3rd inning, 3-0 lead for Chicago.
Jake Myers, first pitch swinging, sends one deep to left. Jake has his first home run of the year. And the Astros are on the board, now down 3-1. Jake Myers goes after our first pitch here in the 3rd inning and hits one out.
Jake shocked us with the rake. Got a hanging slider right down the middle and just annihilated it. That'd be one of the hardest balls we've seen Jake hit in his career. 106.8 off the bat.
Early in counts, Jake rakes.
3-1 ball game as we start this 4th inning.
Back-to-back Ks for Martin. And it'll bring up Brendan Rodgers with 2 outs.
First pitch, and he rips it to left field, base hit. Man, that was smashed between the shortstop and third baseman. That'll put runners on first and second. I'll bring up Jake Myers, who hit his first homer his last time up.
That ball to right center field, and there it is. His first hit of the year with 2 strikes. It's going to be a game-tying extra base hit. He's heading to third. The throw is offline. 2 RBI triple for Jake Myers. We're tied up.
The man is electric.
It was right down the middle, and Myers absolutely smoked it. Didn't try and pull it also, which helped.
Jake Myers has a homer and a triple.
Top of the 6th, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Jake Myers coming to the plate. He's going to face ex-Astro, yes, ex-Astro Penn Murphy.
Jake Myers drills one high. He drills one deep. Forget about it. Nebraska Cornhusker, have yourself a day. Jake with 6 runs batted in at 6-3 Astros.
Jake is the rake. Wow.
Single-handedly carrying the Astros to a 3-run lead.
Just flexing on the White Sox.
What a day for Jake Myers. Hunter Brown pitching with a lead for the first time today.
Robert has struck out twice today, 0 for 2. Brown has whiffed 6.
Got him a 3rd time. Their hottest hitter, Luis Robert Jr., goes down on strikes. Hunter now has 7 Ks.
Palacios has grounded out and walked. Swing and a miss. Fastball by him, down and in. That is 8 strikeouts for Brown, 3 in a row, 2 out.
Those 3 runs in the first, the most earned runs allowed by Hunter in any start this year, but now trying to close out with 5 shutout innings and finish strong here in the 6th.
Andrew Vaughn, the batter. Swing and a miss. Got him on a fastball away. Vaughn strikes out. 9 strikeouts for Hunter Brown, including the last 4 in a row. And we're through 6 innings on the south side of Chicago. Astros 6, White Sox 3.
The Astros once again get that leadoff man on with the base hit.
They'll bring up DeCenzo. Walked and scored his last time.
Get on base for Myers.
that's the mantra.
That ball's hammered into left center field. That's going to go all the way to the wall and drive in a run. Zach DeCenzo into second base with a ringing RBI double. It's now 7-3 Astros.
It's the first guy not named Jake Myers to drive in a run for the Astros today. Now it's Jake Myers, the star of the game. 3 for 3, 2 homers, a triple, has driven in 6.
Get more.
To left field, that's going to be down. A 12th and a 13th total base. A double to go along with a triple and 2 home runs. What a day, Jake. 7 steaks, 7 RBIs here in Chicago.
What more can you say?
13 total bases for Jake Myers. That's an Astros record. 37 times they'd had 11 or more total bases in the first time that an Astros done it out of the 9-hole.
And the White Sox are down to their final out. Brooks Baldwin comes to the plate, 0 for 2 with a walk.
Trying to get that final out of the game. And he does with a called 3rd strike. Logan Van Wy strikes out Brooks Baldwin to end it. And the Astros win this one 8-3. That's a nice bounce back win, Blummer.
Bounce back win. You've got a great start from Hunter Brown, and then you've got the offense. The one-man show, Jake Myers having himself a historic day. It's nice to see the Astros, like you said, TK, bounce back in a big way.